Okay, good morning and Happy New Year to everyone. So as I promised, today I'm sending you the video about assessment practice number 5 because so we come to school on Monday, we review everything, and on Tuesday we will write a test on topic number 5 and then we start topic number 6. So in your books it's page 199, so open please and do it. So the first task is easy peasy. It's 48 divided by 6. Again, I would be very happy if you remember your multiplication table by heart and can do everything without looking anywhere, okay? In case if you don't know, don't remember yet, so you may use multiplication table, and of course we are looking into the table of 6, okay, and looking for the number 48, so you can see that the other number is going to be 8. 8 times 6 is going to be 48. But in case you don't have multiplication table and you don't remember it, just I want to remind you the way that I was teaching you from the very beginning, okay? So if you are dividing by 6, draw 6 boxes or 6 circles, whatever you want, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then start putting lines or circles one at a time until you reach 48. So let's do it very quickly. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So I am here. Now I just need to count how much in one box, or how many lines in one box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have the same answer, 8. This way you use in case you don't have multiplication table or don't remember it. This is very nice way to my mind. Okay. Let's go to number 2. Okay, this task is going to be a little bit tricky for you, but still, if you think carefully, you can do this. Okay, so this line we have factors. This line we have factors. Here in this space, in this territory, we have products. You remember, factor by factor is product, okay? So when you multiply this number by this number, it's going to be something here. So how to find missing factors? Because here are these squares that you can see, they are missing factors, okay? So to find the missing factor, any missing factor, you need to find, to look at the factor that already is here and at the product. So let us do this. Okay, can we find out something here? No. Okay, in this row, what can we find? We have one factor 8, product 8. What is the other factor? What number multiplying by 8 is going to be 8? This is going to be number 1. Yes, because 1 multiplied by 8, you get 8, okay? And if you have 1 as a factor here and 7 as a product here, you may guess this number. 1 multiplied by what number is going to be 7? 1 multiplied by 7 is going to be 7. Yes? Yes, okay. Now, how to find this factor? You see, you go down, you see this is a product, and you go to the left, you see this is one of the factors. So, 3 times what number gives you 18? 3 times 6 gives you 18, okay? That's how you know that here is 6, because again, factor and factor brings you or takes you to the product, okay? Like this. And one more factor is missing, this one, okay? Let us make a line. Who we have here? 28 as a product, then go up, we have 7 as a factor. So 7 by what number gives you 28? 7 by 4 gives you 28. Now you have all the factors. Just multiply factor by factor and get the product. So 0 by 6, 0. 0 by 7, 0. 0 by 8, 0. 1 by 6, 6. 1 by 7, you already have 7. 1 by 8, you already have 8. 2 by 6, 12. 2 by 7, 14. 2 by 8, 16. 3 by 6, 18. 3 by 7, 21. 3 by 8, 24. 4 by 6, 24. 4 by 8, 32. So, done. Now we have the question. Okay, so this task number 2 is going to be in the test. Yes. This part B is not going to be in the test, but right now we are doing it, okay? So what pattern do you see in the first row of products in the table? First row of products in the table, we can see zeros, okay? We can see zeros, okay? Explain why this pattern is true. Okay, we don't write this pattern is true. We write because. Start from because. Because we know zero property. We know zero property of multiplication, okay? And what does that zero property tells? Any number multiplied by 0 is 0. This is zero property. Okay, so that's it. Number 3. Find 45 divided by 5. Draw a bar diagram to represent the problem. Okay. Again, you can divide using multiplication table, but if the task tells you draw a bar diagram, I want you to draw a bar diagram. You need to know how to do this. Again, how to do this, I remind you. You know, but I remind you. You are dividing by 5. That means that you draw 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you put number 45 or dividend you put at the top. That's it. Divide by 5, draw 5 boxes. If you divide by 6, you draw 6 boxes. If you divide by 8, you draw 8 boxes. This is a number, how many boxes you need to draw in a bar diagram. This is a number that you write on the top, okay? And then you solve that problem. Even you don't need, here in this task, even you don't need to write the answer. You need to draw a bar diagram correctly, okay? That's it. Even don't tell me that this is going to be 9. No, just bar diagram. Okay, number 4, find the product. 5 times 7, you know how to count by 5, so 35. Find the product. 6 times 3, again, either you know multiplication table or you break apart into 2 and 1 in your head, and the product is going to be 12, because 6 times 2 is going to be 12, 6 times 1 is going to be 6, going to be 18. Remember this, don't forget these strategies that we were learning, because these strategies can help you to solve the problem without multiplication table, okay? Next, number 7 is also easy. Find what number is missing, okay? Again, here you have factors, okay? And here you have factors. And here you have products. So what number is missing? Product is missing. Product of what numbers? Make a line. Product of number 2 and product of number 6, okay? So 2 times 6 is going to be 12. So 12 is missing. Okay? Okay. Number 8. Select the correct product or quotient for each question. Easy peasy. 54 divided by 6 is going to be 9. You put a tick. 8 times 7, 56. You put a tick. 49 divided by 7 is 7. You put a tick. 6 times 6, 36. You put a tick. Here your job is to put a tick at the correct number. That's it. Okay, so this number 9 we are not going to do. This is a lot of explanation, okay? Some squares are shaded, so this square is shaded. These squares are shaded. These squares are shaded. Here we need to write that. Okay, I'm writing for you, but this task is not going to be at the test, okay? We write that 8 is a double of 4. Okay, that's why if you see here 16, if you double that 16, you get 34. This is like the pattern of doubling. Then you have here 20. If you double the 20, you get 40. Okay, this is we just explaining the pattern. How does the pattern work? Okay, but at the test I don't need this. Okay, divide 70 into 7. So 70 into 7 again. Multiplication table, drawing a pictures, anything you want. You need to show me. What strategy do you use? But the answer is 10. Okay, what strategy do I use? I am telling you. This is the same like about multiplying by 1. You divide number by number. Number by number is 1. And then just write that 0. Write that 0, okay? Because the same, if you divide 50 by 5, this is the same strategy. 5 by 5 is 1. And that 0 you're just writing, okay? 80 by 8. Number by number is 1, and that 0 you just write. So the strategy is the same. Okay, next. Number 11. Which division equation could be used to solve 8 times something is 32? Here we use fact family. Okay, fact family. You remember all the numbers that live in one house. Here we have number 8 and number 32. And now we are looking only for these numbers, not for any other. We are looking for the equation to have 32 and 8. So this one, 32 and 8? No. This one, 32 and 8? No. This one, 32 and 8? Yes. This one, 32 and 8? Okay, maybe yes, but you need to start division from bigger number, from 32. That's why it's not correct right now for us. Number 12, the trick is that you need to recognize the number in a word. You need to see that word and you need to understand that this is 12, okay? 12. And now 12 can be evenly divided by which of the following numbers? Select all that apply. Can you divide 12 into 9? No. Can you divide 12 into 3? Yes. Can you divide 12 into 5? No. Can you divide 12 into 4? Yes. Can you divide 12 into 7? No. So, this and this. But here, be careful, because you need to know how to read the numbers in words. Okay? Okay, next. Next. What is the product of 9 and 3? So, product, it's about multiplication. Write the equation. If it's about multiplication, you just write 9 times 3 is going to be 27. Don't forget about the strategy that this is 30 minus 3 because you're multiplying by 9. Don't forget this. Okay, number 14. Number 14, we need to look at those expressions and explain how you can compare the expressions without computing. Remember, I was teaching you and you were writing in your notebooks the rule. The rule was as the following. The greater the divisor, divisor, the smaller the quotient. So one more time. The greater the divisor, and you remember the divisor is the second number in the equation, the smaller the quotient, and quotient is the answer. Okay, so let's have a look at the divisor. This is the divisor, number 4, and this is the divisor, number 8. Which divisor is greater? 8 is greater, yes? And the rule tells us the greater the divisor, the smaller the quotient. That means that the answer here is going to be smaller than this answer, okay? That's why this equation, this expression, greater than this expression. Okay, and here it tells us, check your answer by computing. Check your answer by computing. Okay, let's check our answer by computing. So, 40 divided by 4 is going to be 10. But 40 divided by 8 is going to be 5. So, what number is greater, 10 or 5? Of course, this greater. This number is greater. That's why this equation is greater, okay? This is about that rule. And number 15, which shows a way to solve 5 times 5. Skip count 5 times by numbers that end in 5. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. Is it okay? No, because you know that we counting by 5 like this. 5, then should be 10. 15, then should be 20, 25, then should be 30, so this is not okay, not good. Letter B, use the distributive property. 4 times 5 plus 1 times 5. Again, what do? We circle the same number, write it. Then you add 4 and 1, we have 5. Okay, 5 times 5, yes? Yes, good. C. We need to check. Look at the multiplication table. Find the 5th row, go across until you find 5. The product is the number at the top of the column, 1. Can it be 5 times 5? Can it be 1? No, of course, okay. And use repeated addition. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. How many times do we have here? Only 4. We have 4 times 5. So, this is not about 5 times 5. That's why it's not correct. Number 16, it's a problem. Roberta is planting flowers in her garden. She plants 9 rows of flowers. There are 7 flowers in each row. Each row. Remember, I was teaching you when you see the word each in a sentence, not in the question, in the sentence you see each. This is about multiplication. In the question we have like how many flowers does she plant in all, okay, like together. So this is about multiplication. 9 times 7 is going to be, again, you do 70 minus 7, it's going to be 63. Do the strategy, okay? Good. Now, 7 times 2. Remember, doubling, 7 plus 7 is going to be 14, or counting by 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How many fingers? Okay, 7 fingers, so 14. And I think that's it. Number 18 is again about explaining patterns. We are not going to do this in the test, so we just leave it. In the class we do this, but in the test we are not going to do this. Okay, that's it. See you.